Good morning, Camtasia. This is your 30-second warning until we start an awesome video. 30 seconds until we start an awesome video. Hope you have a great day. So today I have driven all the way to the point of Upper Michigan, and we're going to be talking all about some more of the Great Lakes. So I am here at Lake Michigan. Wait, no, that's not right. I am here at Lake Huron. That's not right either. I am here at the midpoint between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. Let's see what we can discover. Before I keep filming though, I've been driving for 8.5 hours. So I should probably take a quick nap in my car before we do any more filming and driving around. So the two of us are going to take a quick nap, and we'll see you in a second. There we go. Much better. Now you can immediately see here at Lake Michigan that it is a lot different than Lake Superior. These have the white quartz sand. They've also been known as singing sands because of the squeaking sound that the quartz crystals make when they rub up against each other when you walk on them. I have not found any singing sand yet, but I'm still walking on it. So this white sand is a lot different from the beaches on Lake Superior. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can find some other cool stuff. So I'm currently hiking on the peninsula between Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, and Lake Superior. One of the cool things about Lake Michigan that I haven't touched on yet is that it is the largest lake in the world that is fully inside a country. Now before I said that Lake Superior was the largest lake, but Lake Superior is not all the way inside the US. Part of it is in Canada, which we'll see in just a little bit. So I'm here at Mackinac Point Lighthouse, which used to be really important to travel around here. This stretch of the lake was notorious for having tons of shipwrecks because of the wild currents that happen in Lake Michigan and this area particularly. This lighthouse here was known because it was the only point that you could see along this coast. So there are at least 12 to 18 identified shipwrecks that have sunk right around here that divers will dive down to and explore. And there are 12 identified ones that they can go to and explore throughout the year underwater. It's pretty cool. All right, so here we are back in the lab, and I have all the rocks that I found from the beaches. They're pretty awesome. The first one we have here is this volcanic rock. You can see it on the microscope here. You can see all the different types of crystals. Just like we saw at Duluth, there are a ton of different crystals that are in this rock, all formed together when the rock was hardening. Let's see if I can focus it here. There we go. See, there's red, some greenish crystals in there as well. So those are two different types of minerals that formed at the same time. Now, I'm going to move it over to the one from Duluth, from the earlier video. You'll see this one's very different. It still has those crystals, but they're a lot smaller. This is really cool. You can see there's those green ones and the red ones in there as well. And we've got the big white ones that we can see a little bit more clear now. There we go, let's focus that. Nice, okay. So this one is different from the ones we found in Lake Michigan. Here's another one from Lake Michigan. This one, you can really see the green crystals. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, let's see if we can focus in on those. we go. So these are all different types of crystals that formed. And even though they're both giant lakes in America, they have very different geology or different rock formations that you can find there. It's really cool. All right, so that's the volcanic and crystal rocks I found. But I found something even cooler. While I was there, I started noticing all this white limestone rocks. And limestone forms when all the sand and dead fish and bacteria in the water settles down to the bottom and falls to the bottom and starts layering on top of each other. And in there, sometimes you can find fossils. And I actually found some really cool fossils. So I'm excited to take a look. This first one that I'm going to show here, make sure it's focused, is an ancient sea creature, some sort of a shell. You can see the shell lines there in the fossil. Let's move it back a little. Focus on it there. Here we go. Ooh. There, so you can see the different lines of the shell in this fossil. Here's the other side, even more. Now this isn't the only one I found. I also found this guy. Now, this one you can really see the lines of the seashells in the fossil. There we go. So this is an ancient sea creature that lived in Lake Michigan. Who knows how long ago? I'm not able to correctly date this at the moment, but it's this little tiny guy. Now this next one I'm really excited for as well. I'm not positive what this is, but if you look, you can see somewhat of a pocked pattern in this. And that leads me to believe that this might possibly be a fossilized sea star or starfish. If you look, let's see if I can get it under the microscope here. Ooh. Can you see? You can't see it as well here. But I think that is the inside of one of the starfish's legs. And then the rest of them here is just the starfish. There's also something else. Can I get it to show up? Here. This part does not look like the starfish. I think this is another fossilized shell of some sort that is also embedded inside of this fossil. So there's a fossilized shell there, and the rest is some fossilized starfish, I believe. Now the final one, I have no idea. No idea what this could be. Because when you look at it, there are all of these strange crystals all over it. So it's some sort of fossil pattern that has these like honeycomb crystals that formed. Now my guess, this is only a hypothesis, I've only had this for a few days, so I haven't been able to run very many tests on it, but my guess is that this is some sort of a fossilized plant, sea creature, that had some sort of a structure, either a bone structure or plant inside structure, and once it died and fossilized, these crystals started growing inside the structure when water flowed through the fossil. You can see there's some really cool crystals in here. Let's see if I can focus on these ones. There we go. They're forming around some sort of a honeycomb structure. So it's a honeycomb fossil that eventually grew crystals in it. That's really cool. So there we go. These are the rocks I found in Lake Michigan. They're awesome. Okay, quick update before we go any further. This rock right here is known as a Potonsky stone, which is a type of extinct coral and is also known as Lake Michigan State Rock. And then this one, which I thought was a starfish, is actually honeycomb coral from the Silurian period. So even before life lived on the land on planet Earth. So this is from before dinosaurs, before there was even life on land. Everything was in the sea. So it's super cool. I wanted to share that with you guys before we left. So here we are on the Mackinac Bridge. Now the Mackinac Bridge is the 24th longest bridge in the world. You can see that I sped this up because it's so long. The total length of this bridge is actually 5 miles long from shore to shore. It was really impressive. Now you'll see that there's these huge towers with cables spread between them. Now the towers act as like supports for these cables. They were sunk deep into the river by teams of divers who worked on the bridge construction. So these towers have the long wires in between them, and they are able to support the weight of all these cars that pass there every day. You can see that while I was there was some road construction going on. They were just doing some normal maintenance on the bridge, making sure everything's clean and ready for the year. This is the last thing we'll do for this video. Enjoy this. Thank you guys for coming on this adventure with me. Alright, Camtadia. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. This is Patrick, signing off. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Good night, everybody.